You're listening to the Evening Drive. Evening Drive with Salil.
Vidya Balan enthralled me yesterday, and you as well, I know, on the Evening Drive on Like a Radio. Well, today she's back again. Another very smashing special episode with her. An actress, who I've seen sort of from her Parinita days to the Dirty Picture days. And then, of course, Kahani happened with her as well. But things haven't always been so great because sometimes they don't work out, and she went through some lows as well. And those flops, they hit her, they hurt her, because suddenly people were writing things about, her film's not working and she's not working. So we'll try and pick her brains a little bit more in this hour. Keep it tuned to the Evening Drive with me, Salil, on Like a Radio.
Like a Radio.
All about the music.
It's always intrigued me when I meet these artists. How do they dance in front of like a million people without feeling embarrassed? Doing a scene is fine, but the dance and song sequences, especially when you're abroad. I asked Vidya Balan this. Check it out.
All about the music.
This is Like a Radio.
बचपन में वो वाले फ्लफ फिल्में, हाँ, जहाँ स्विट्जरलैंड में डांस कर रहे हैं, और आज मैंने 50 फिरंगी लोग ऐसे देख कर क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे ये? क्या आप वो कर सकते हैं? फॉरेन लोकेशन, would you just go back into the 90s?
For शादी के side effects, I remember we did a flash mob situation. I don't know, but Dirty Picture में मजा आया था. Yeah, I did. वो संतरे का sequence, what a sequence it was. 12,000 संतरे, एक ट्रक भर के संतरे लाए थे. वो गिर रहा था हमारे बीच. To get stuck on her husband. It was gross. But I enjoyed it. Yeah, absolutely. But I enjoyed it. शूट के बाद काफी लोगों ने संतरे निकाल के खाए भी थे. The ones that were not damaged. नहीं.
विद्या जी के अंदर से आया है संतरा. एक जनाब जो आपके साथ उस पिक्चर में थे, बहुत ही ब्रिलियंट जनाब. अरे विद्या जी जो हैं, और वो जनाब जब किसी के बारे में कुछ बोलते हैं तो he really means it.
I feel so blessed to have those kind of compliments. But I think I'm interested in people, yeah. I love meeting people. I love getting to know them. तो जब लोग मुझसे ये भी कहते हैं कि प्रमोशंस के वक्त आप इतनी एनर्जेटिक कैसे रहती हैं, क्योंकि मैं कहती हूँ कि मैं अलग अलग लोगों से मिल रही हूँ. मैं वही बातें कर रही हूँ शायद इन डिफरेंट वेज, एंटरटेनिंग माई सेल्फ एट द सेम टाइम, चैलेंजिंग माई सेल्फ कि अच्छा अब उस इंटरव्यू में ऐसे बोली, इस इंटरव्यू में देखते हैं कैसे बोल सकती हूँ. पर आई लाइक मीटिंग पीपल. और एक वक्त के बाद, अब तो 11 साल से मैं फिल्मों में हूँ, आप लोग भी तकरीबन
उससे ज़्यादा.
हाँ.
सोचो हम लोग यहीं पे बैठे हुए हैं और आप कहाँ से कहाँ चले गए.
नहीं, ऑफ कोर्स नॉट. आपका काम ये है, हमारा स्टूडियो अलग अलग होता है. पर आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट इट इज, बिकॉज मुझे अब आई लाइक लिसनिंग टू पीपल, आई लाइक गेटिंग टू नो पीपल. तो शायद उस वजह से मैं बहुत क्यूरियस हूँ.
Like a Radio.
All about the music.
More with Vidya Balan on the other side on this special episode on Like a Radio on the Evening Drive.
You're listening to the Evening Drive. Evening Drive with Salil.
Actor and actress worth their salt is not just about the critics and what the friends say. It's about the box office numbers. Vidya Balan was a box office queen, hitting 80 plus crores with The Dirty Picture. But then there was the good and the bad times that came along. I spoke to her about these box office numbers and how much they sort of sit heavy on an actor.
You're listening to Like a Radio.
All about the music.
There was a zone जहाँ पे विद्या बालन was equal to numbers शुरू हो गए थे, है ना? इतना पैसा आना चाहिए, इतना आना चाहिए, इतना आना चाहिए. एंड मुझे याद है कि एक आध डिस्कशन हमारी हुई थी पहले. आपने कहा था पहले मैं नहीं सोचती थी, लेकिन अब मेरे को सोचना पड़ रहा है कि इतना मेरा आना चाहिए. Have you let go of that obsession maybe?
Absolutely. Because क्या हुआ कि slowly इश्किया, No One Killed Jessica, डर्टी पिक्चर कहानी
5-6 हुई थी लगातार.
हाँ, 5 लगातार हिट्स और क्रिटिकल अक्लेम, अवार्ड सब कुछ मिल गए. उसके बाद घनचक्कर एंड घनचक्कर व्हेन इट फ्लॉप्ड, मुझे यकीन ही नहीं आया. When people ask me what would be the opening number of घनचक्कर, मैंने ऐसे 17 crores कह दिया था. ऐसे ही, मतलब मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था. I don't understand numbers. I remember Imran Hashmi turning to me and saying, "What are you saying?" I said, कहने में क्या हर्ज है? And then we ended up doing some 29 or 30 crores business lifetime. And it was heartbreaking. मुझे यकीन ही नहीं हुआ. I think somewhere, by then a lot of tags had been attached to me and I had begun to feel maybe slightly invincible. जैसे मैं अब तो गलत हो ही नहीं सकता. नॉट दैट आई फेल्ट कि आई नो एवरीथिंग, बट आई फेल्ट कि अब सेट हूँ.
और अलग अलग फिल्में भी तो की थी आपने, एक जॉनर नहीं किया था.
करेक्ट. सो आई थॉट कि अच्छा अब तो मैं सेट हूँ. फिर घनचक्कर हुआ, उसके बाद बहुत धक्का लगा. And at that time I used to think numbers, फिर शादी के side effects, फिर बॉबी जासूस, फिर हमारी अधूरी कहानी. I think with हमारी अधूरी कहानी finally when it didn't work.
अच्छा, but that also 30-40-50 करोड़ कमाए थे उसने भी. 30-40 तो कमाए थे.
32 crores lifetime business, but I'm talking India. Then there was
बिल्कुल,
you know
yeah,
other. So I think we recovered money thankfully and all that. But फिर भी you know it didn't live up to expectations. So I remember that Sunday I had a conversation with Bhatt Saab and he told me what the real numbers are and the situation is. I put the phone down and I broke down. Siddharth was like, what happened? And I said, you know, I felt like I was devastated कि क्या हो रहा है. लगातार फिल्में नहीं चल रही है, या तो लगातार फिल्में चल रही थी, अब लगातार
राजेश खन्ना थे हो यार. आते जाते.
Yeah, really. So I remember I was devastated and I remember Siddharth took me for a drive. It was a very rainy day. वैसे भी rains में मुझे थोड़ा सा, you know, sometimes I tend to get low. But something happened that day. I said, you know, उसके बाद actually, it didn't happen that day. Over a period of time, people began to write lovely things about हमारी अधूरी कहानी to me on Twitter. Or whenever I met them, there were so many people across the country who were saying, and I realized that जब film नहीं चलती, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि अच्छी film नहीं है. You know, they didn't feel they needed to go to the theater and watch that film because that's also, you know, it's
खर्चा भी है उसमें involved. Yes, of course.
नहीं, खर्चा भी है और now I think, you know, लोग, it's a lot of time commitment, money commitment. They're prudent about their choices. They choose those appointment films and this was probably not one of them. So I think began to make my peace around that and said, you know, let me just enjoy what I do, which is acting. और अपनी फिल्म को लोगों तक पहुंचाने के लिए मैं प्रमोशन करूंगी, दिल खोल के प्रमोशन करूंगी, पर उसके बाद इट्स नॉट विद माई कंट्रोल. एंड आई एक्चुअली रिड माई सेल्फ ऑफ दैट प्रेशर ऑफ टॉकिंग एंड नोइंग नंबर्स. आई रिमेंबर ड्यूरिंग कहानी 2 when it released, I went off on the weekend. I didn't keep track of the numbers at all. And it didn't do well, but you know, it didn't affect me.
But I didn't think that was a bad film at all. I liked the film. I think वो कहानी 1 के exceptional performance. आप सचिन बन गए हो ना? 75 क्या होता है यार? 100 बनाना होता है यार. ये होगा आपके साथ.
No, but also, you know, I still feel happy about Kahani 2 because I think just disconnected from the numbers scene now.
You're listening to Like a Radio.
All about the music.
This chat with Vidya Balan continues right here on the Evening Drive. Keep it tuned.
Evening Drive on Like a Radio with Salil.
As fine an actress as Vidya Balan is, you know, today on the Evening Drive, I'm trying to like pick her brains on this and decode what ticks her off sometimes. And you know, Vidya Balan, as far as her dressing sense and her weight is concerned, is 2 things. People have always criticized her. How badly does it affect her? I asked her this.
Like a Radio.
All about the music.
नहीं, you know, जैसे हम सबको गुस्सा आता है, पर मैं गुस्सा दिखा नहीं पाती थी. I've always found it difficult to express my anger except at home.
बेचारा
Siddharth. With age, with experience, with success and failure, you begin to realize कि अगर I think I entered films at 26, तो मुझे लगता था कि, you know, I want everyone to like me so that, you know, it does not impact the longevity of my career because people tell you that equations are more important than anything else. So you're scared to be your true self in front of people. But with time, I think you gain the confidence to just be yourself. तो मैंने कहा कि
अब मैं विद्या बालन जो करना मैं करूंगी.
हाँ, correct. I started feeling कि अगर कभी मुझे किसी चीज़ से, you know, I'm uncomfortable about something, I should be honest. If I'm angry about something, I should be honest. Because वो अंदर, you know, there was a lot of pent up anger, resentment that I had not dealt with because I was not, one, I think that was my personality probably, and secondly, maybe that's because I grew up a fat girl, you know, and the other is because I became a celebrity, so you're feeling constantly watched, you're being careful, and then I reached a stage where I said, you know, I just want to. That's why I told Bhatt Saab, I said, a film where I can just, मैं भड़ास निकाल सकती हूँ. And he came to me with Begum Jaan in a few months.
Maybe that's why you were able to play it very convincingly, even though, you know, the film may not have set the box office wildly on fire. But once again, even in that film, you weren't criticized. So what is it about you and, you know, the performances, I say it to Kangana as well also, body language changes a lot. I all like the Al Pacinos of the world that, you know, believe in method sort of acting. And is that your mantra for success?
See, I'm not a trained actor, so I've never like really worked at these things. But I remember for this particular role, Srijit के साथ जब मैं बैठती थी, तो one of the first conversations I had with him, I said, you know, of course मैंने Bengali film देखी थी, पर his approach has been slightly different to this film in terms of characterization and even otherwise. So in terms of the telling. So my approach was that she has been a prostitute. So there is a slightly, the more obvious feminine side to her. I didn't want to do away with that. You know, at the same time, because she's boss, उनका बॉडी लैंग्वेज जो है चौड़ा, हाँ चौड़ा. राजा के सामने बहुत अलग है बिकॉज राजा इज अ पेट्रन. तो यू नो सो शी इज दैट स्लाइटली सिडक्टिव. उनको रिझाने के लिए एक तरह से बात करेगी. शी इज ऑलमोस्ट सबसर्वियंट. पर जैसे सरकारी अफसर आ गए तो शी डजंट नीड देम. दोज कॉन्वर्जेशंस हेल्प द बॉडी लैंग्वेज. बट बॉडी लैंग्वेज पे मैंने ऐसे काम नहीं किया.
It's incredible because you can keep it, you can maintain it, you know, and just with natural talent. नहीं तो बहुत सारी you can lose it. वो एक जो ग्राफ होता है कैरेक्टर का ऊपर नीचे चले जाएगा. So it's amazing.
नहीं, but I think you know, Salil, I think about body language. I don't know how acting teachers teach that, but I think if you're being true to if you get the essence of the character. You don't need to work on the body language.
I guess it just comes naturally, then it becomes a part of your acting process only. Vidya, thanks so much once again for these words of wisdom.
I can't even say that, you know, how excited every time we are, the few times that we do get to meet, but you know, you are a gem for our industry.
Thank
and please
you.
never ever decide to ever retire.
Thank you so much. I had a fabulous time as always, and thank you for saying all those nice things. Can I come back tomorrow?
You're listening to Leica Radio.
All about the music.
You can come back anytime. This is Hotel California for you. Doors are never shut, Vidya. Love you, and that's the reason why I'm such a big fan of yours. Keep it tuned to Leica Radio on the Evening Drive. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Evening Drive on Leica Radio with Salil.
One of the finest actresses Bollywood's ever seen. You know, she sort of created this aura of invincibility. 3 or 4 films in a row after that became super hits. Made a lot of money at the box office, and I think one of the biggest question marks that exhibitors and distributors used to have was, could female-oriented films make money? Vidya Balan proved them wrong. One of my favorite actresses. So keep it tuned to Leica Radio. You're with me, Salil, and of course, Vidya Balan in the house.
You're listening to Leica Radio.
All about the music. Evening Drive on Leica Radio with Salil.
Vidya Balan in the house. You're listening to me, Salil, on the Evening Drive on Leica Radio. You want to hear this because she's full of so much fun and so much wisdom, so much achievement. Check it out.
You're listening to Leica Radio.
All about the music.
जब भी हम इस लेडी से मिलते हैं मुझे लगता है कि उफ, इतना सारा टैलेंट, इतना सारा एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन, इतने सारे एक्सपेक्टेशंस के लिए आगे चलती है. इतना सब कुछ हो गया आपकी जिंदगी में. डू यू एवर लुक बैक? और कभी आप ये सोचती हैं कि मैं कहाँ थी, कहाँ आ गई हूँ, कहाँ चले गई और फिर कहाँ अभी तक वापस वही हूँ?
पहले तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि बहुत वक्त के बाद सलिल के साथ में मैं इंटरव्यू कर रही हूँ.
तो ये हमारे लिए अच्छी बात है. परिणीता टू नाउ, हैव यू चेंज्ड?
Thank you very much.
So tell me.
Salil, my only dream was to become an actor. And every moment I feel very grateful that I'm living my dream. I feel very blessed. I feel very humbled. और इतना सारा प्यार पाया है. Of course मैं भूखी हूँ और मैं और चाहती हूँ and all of that. But I think it's been a wonderful journey. हाँ, ups and downs रहे हैं, but that's about life, you know. When I've been through downs, I've felt very low. कभी-कभी लगा कि यार सब छोड़ के भाग जाओ. पर फिर ये भूख जो है ना एक्टर की, वो अगले सुबह जब उठती हूँ तो और ज़्यादा भूख लगती थी मुझे. तो I think that's what's kept me excited and motivated, and I love what I do. You know, when you say you haven't changed, I don't know. I don't see reason for.
नहीं, देखो, एक खूबसूरत लेडी, सब वाओ ब्यूटीफुल, अच्छी एक्ट्रेस भी है. जैसे एक परिणीता आ जाती है, उसके बाद कई सालों के बाद एक और डर्टी पिक्चर आती है और ये बहुत सारी फिल्में बीच में आती है. सब जगह विद्या 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 विद्या, बॉक्स ऑफिस नंबर्स, ये हलचल जो बाकी सबकी जिंदगी में आते हैं, इट सीम्स टू लीव यू अनअफेक्टेड. बट इज देयर अ मंत्र? डू यू डू योगा, मेडिटेशन?
नहीं, मैं योगा तो करती हूँ. मैं पहले बहुत प्रे करती थी. अब ऑफ कोर्स प्रेयर के मायने बदल गए हैं. इट्स नॉट सो मच वर्बल, इट्स नॉट सो मच, इट्स जस्ट आई थिंक wordless, God's only favorite child. I really believe that. Everyone is doing what they should be doing. Because I'm an actor, I get the privilege of people knowing me. I have the privilege of people knowing me, of giving me so much love and all that. But at the end of the day, it's a job.
Leica Radio.
All about the music.
More with Vidya Balan on the other side. Keep it tuned to Leica Radio.
You're listening to the Evening Drive. Evening Drive with Salil.
On the Evening Drive today, one of my favorites, so many people's favorites, one of the most versatile actresses that we have, and somebody who's come up the hard way. She came through the advertising world and then made a big name for herself. Vidya Balan.
You're listening to Leica Radio.
All about the music.
I was talking about this with somebody yesterday, and there was a producer, and he was talking about. I said, for the last 100 years, women had a very strong place in Indian cinema. 70 years, 50 years, in the 80s, Sri Devis and all. It's only in 2000 that they seem to have forgotten that. You single-handedly, and it doesn't matter what it is now. You see a very pro-feminine sort of film generation coming in now. Since the Pinks of the days and all. You have done that alone. You have done that जब लोग आपको question करते थे. कैसे होगा? पैसा लेके आए. Performances लेके आए. So there also, when I used to meet you then, I used to go, how could she not see that you're a revolutionary? You know, you say that I'm just an actor. No, there are lots of just actors that I meet. You are one of the few that decided to change it. Yes, you suffered also along the way. Some films after that, I know a lot of heroes that said, "Abhi inke sath kaise kaam kar rahe the? खुद ही इतनी बड़ी star बन गई हैं." Did you not think of consequence when you were changing the path?
नहीं, कभी नहीं, because I didn't think कि मैं कुछ change कर रही हूँ सलिल. हुआ ये कि मैं जो formulaic films है उसका हिस्सा बनने की मैंने बहुत कोशिश की. The films worked, but I didn't. I stood out like a sore thumb, मैंने decide किया कि यार ये कर रही हूँ, इसमें मेरी खुशी नहीं है, लोग भी मुझसे खुश नहीं है, तो मैं वही करूँ जिसमें खुशी है और उम्मीद करूँ कि ये फिल्म चलेंगी. And it actually began to happen like that. So I didn't engineer any change. Of course I enjoy the tags, the laurels that have come my way. But I think beyond a point, when I'm on set, I don't think कि अच्छा मेरी पिछली फिल्म चली कि नहीं चली, ये फिल्म चलेगी कि नहीं चलेगी. I just enjoy what I'm doing.
You're listening to Leica Radio.
All about the music.
More with this wonderful actress on the other side. Keep it tuned to Leica Radio on the Evening Drive.
You're listening to the Evening Drive. Evening Drive with Salil.
Vidya Balan on the Evening Drive with me, Salil. And every time you meet one of these big actresses, you always wonder, where did the entire idea of wanting to be an actor, where did it come from? Was it a star that you saw on TV, or what was it? Because not everybody wants to be in this line, and say about 15, 20 years back, nobody wanted to be in this line. Where did it start from?
Evening Drive on Leica Radio with Salil. With Salil.
आप शायद विश्वास नहीं करेंगी, पर माधुरी दीक्षित का 1, 2, 3 देखा था मैंने और मुझे प्यार हो गया था माधुरी से. हाँ, डांस नंबर. और मैं सलिल आईने के सामने, हमारे घर पे एक बहुत बड़ा आईना था, फ्लोर टू सीलिंग वाला, और उसके सामने खड़े रह के मेरी सिस्टर का किसी ने उसको एक ब्राउनिश शाइनी स्कर्ट गिफ्ट किया था जो वो कभी नहीं पहनती. उसका उसकी सेंसिबिलिटी
शाइनी स्कर्ट.
या ओके. वो उसने कभी नहीं पहना, तो मैं अपने बालों पे लगा के, जैसे माधुरी उस गाने में उसने अपने बाल ट्विस्ट किए थे ना, वो मैं करके गाना चलाती थी घंटों. मतलब आईने के सामने मैं डांस करती रहती थी. अगर किसी ने कहा तो मैं डांस करने लग जाती.
आप उन बच्चों से मैं इतनी खूबसूरत हूँ?
नहीं. वो I was a fat girl. I never thought I was खूबसूरत और एनीथिंग. ऑफ कोर्स मेरे घर पे तो एट होम आई थिंक सब अपने बच्चों को ऐसे ही ट्रीट करते हैं जैसे चांद से उतरे हों. फिर बाहर जाके पता चलता है कि चांद से सिर्फ राकेश शर्मा ही वापस आए थे.
बट आपकी आंखें तब भी नटखट थी, आज भी नटखट हैं.
No, my sister used to tell me कि acting is about feeling and what you feel reflects through your eyes. तो she used to tell me कि सिर्फ चेहरा अच्छा होने से कुछ नहीं होता. So you have to, acting is about that. So I remember I was standing outside सिद्धिविनायक summer vacations में. मेरी माँ हमें ले जाती थी 5 Tuesdays का वो होता था, बस से
जाके
बस से जाके धूप में खड़े रहते थे घंटों तक लाइन में, फिर दर्शन लेके आते थे. लाइन में खड़े रहते वक्त my sister had told me this, we were talking about acting. She was the one who told me the concept of art cinema or parallel cinema and commercial cinema और अच्छा performance क्या होता है. क्योंकि मुझे लगता था कि अच्छा acting is about looking beautiful, wearing colorful clothes and
क्योंकि ऐसे हमें दिखाया जाता था फिल्मों में कई बार.
हाँ, बिल्कुल. तो मेरे लिए वही था कि 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought that was it. And मैं सबको बोलती थी I want to be junior माधुरी दीक्षित. और फिर देखो what I landed up doing is completely I guess I realized at some point I can't dance.
देखो but look no listen. आप जब परिणीता में आई थी तो आपको भी एक quintessential खूबसूरत हीरोइन की तरह ही लाया गया था.
Yeah.
तो after that film you can't say कि no. अगर मैं जैसे आपका मंजुलिका का अवतार देखो सब yes different. But वो पहली पिक्चर में भी it was like as if द क्विंटेसेंशियल इंडियन हीरोइन
या
अब पुराने जमाने वाली
हाँ पुराने जमाने वाली पर उसमें भी एक स्ट्रेंथ था तो आई रिमेंबर सम पीपल टेलिंग मी यू मेड अ डेब्यू एज अ वुमन सो यू हैव टू डू फिल्म्स वेयर यू हैव टू बी गर्ली पर मेरा ये था कि मैं 26 की हूँ यार मैं वुमन हो चुकी हूँ पर मैंने कोशिश बहुत एक्चुअली आई वाज बोर्न अ वुमन यार आई वाज नेवर अ गर्ल माय मॉम कीप्स टेलिंग मी तो कि तुम पैदा ऐसी हुई you know you were a flower that had already bloomed you know someone told me this yesterday and I think I may agree that I am an old soul maybe I am क्योंकि अगर आप मुझे if you gave me a time machine and said go back in time and be part of the movies for example I would have gone to the 60s and you know done all those Mumtaz numbers and
But I think all of us want to go back and leave this horrid time as of now हरियाली वाली जमाना तो 50-60 का ही था मुझे तो वही आना है
मुझे you know I love Raj Kapoor. You know, I mourned his death. Satyajit Ray and Raj Kapoor were the two people who I mourned after their death.
Wow.
Yeah, and I love Raj Kapoor. I think that kind of pathos no one manages, you know. He was
But he was also very misunderstood at that point of time also. Do you also sometimes...
No, I think when he became a director and started doing films like Ram Teri Ganga Meli and all, I think, you know, you had a different impression of him. But I've seen his black and white films because मेरे पापा देखते थे TV पे. And I was amazed, you know, I remember Jaagte Raho, what a film! So I just love even Juta Hai Japani or that innocence, that...
तो आप हॉलीवुड सिनेमा से ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं थी उस समय?
Actually, you know, मैंने ज़्यादा फिल्में देखी नहीं स्कूल कॉलेज के वक्त. I remember going to the theatre once to see a film called Beautiful World. Or something like that. It had animals and that was a picture that, you know, I saw because they took us all from school. But theatre में तो कभी गए नहीं थे. That was also the video revolution period. Then I started seeing जब cable TV शुरू हुआ ना वो जयप्रदा श्रीदेवी वाली मुद्दत teacher master जी and all those. And my mom used to get damn upset because I only wanted to sit in front of... Suddenly I discovered cinema, yeah. And then I think when I got into college, I started getting exposed to films from different parts of the world, not just Hollywood.
Like a radio.
All about the music.
And that was Vidya Balan for you. More with her tomorrow. But keep it tuned to Like a Radio on the Evening Drive and Salil Acharya on Twitter and Instagram. Like I said, I come often on my lives. A lot of people do join me. I'll be coming tonight as well. So make sure you join me there. SALILACHARYA.